Hi guys, my name is Kelsey at Mellowstate and I wanted to come on. I'm shipping sales right now. I always do this in the morning time, but I was just not feeling it today. I had mentorship appointments this morning, so that was one reason I pushed it off. And then after I got off my mentorship appointments, which by the way, I love meeting you guys, I did a whatnot show, and then after the whatnot show, I just did not feel myself. So I pushed work off today, and here I am. It's currently nighttime, getting late, and we're gonna do some shipping together. So I just wrapped up a pair of AGL sneakers. I actually got this in a pallet. I picked a few of the shoes that I got in those pallets out to resell Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari myself, thinking I would get a lot more profit. I've sold these for $50. They were listed for quite some time. Was it worth picking them out rather than using them in a whatnot show? I don't know about that. I don't know if it was worth keeping them for that long. I'm happy with the $50 I made from them, but they did sit on a shelf for quite some time. So anyway, today we're going to do shipping together. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Weird setup. I need to get a microphone for myself. But I wanted to come on here and hang out with you guys. I normally do ship with me videos, or I go live on Facebook and talk to you guys, answer questions, all that stuff. But I wanted to do a little bit of a different video, and hopefully you guys are okay with it. Just talking with you. Basically, I keep imagining like a reseller mukbang. I think that'd be really fun. Let me know if you guys would want to see that in the future. It doesn't even have to be me eating. It could just be like a reseller sit down and hang out with me as I talk and go over questions you may have, or I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. But today we're just going to hang out, talk together. Hopefully you can start doing some photography, doing some listing, doing some, maybe you're even at the thrift store shopping and you're listening to me in the background. I think that's really, really cool. Give the video a like and follow if you aren't already. I usually post thrift with me videos or thrift haul videos on here, but today's a little bit different. So, I wanted to just hang out essentially and talk about where my business is at. So maybe you guys can relate or pull inspiration or try to replicate in a way. I don't really know. Hopefully it just gives you an idea of what it's like to do what I do and what others do who are full-time while also posting on social media. I do want this video to serve as an encouragement, but I also would love any feedback you may have. I want to be able to look back at this and see where my business was at this time, whether it's a year from now, I'm looking at this video, or in a month, to see how much my business has changed, because I really do. And maybe people can relate, people who post on social media and create content while also being a reseller. Maybe you guys can relate, but my current dilemma as a reseller is, as a full-time reseller and a part-time content creator, is that I feel like I am just trying to dip my toes into 10 different pools, and it's really, really hard. And I feel like I want to deliver more for you guys because I love content creating. I will say, so if you guys didn't know, a little background is I went to college for a zoology degree, a degree in pre-vet or zoology, wildlife, animals. And I graduated with that degree and minors in bio and psych. And then I had over $80,000 in debt, and I paid it off with reselling, but it just wasn't my passion, which is really sad to say that I spent that much money on school, but I did grow so much as a person. I gained confidence by going to college. I really became a little butterfly, I guess you could say. I really am grateful for, as sucky as it is to say, oh yeah, I had to pay $80,000 in debt. Like, I could have had my own house. I could have used that money for my business. Like, there's just so much stuff I could have done with that money. But I am grateful for the journey I got to go on while getting my college degree. I'm grateful I get to say I have a college degree. That's so weird because I never use it. I never have used my college degree. So it's so weird to say, yes, I have a college degree, but I also own a business, and reselling, which is not even closely related. I don't know. But all that to say, I got that degree, and all throughout college I was obsessed with reselling. I every day, if I could have been in Goodwill shopping to resell, I would have been. So it was definitely a passion for me. I even was doing it from high school into college, outside of college, and up till now. So it was a passion, something that, even though there were a few months in between those two time frames, college, high school to now, there were months, weeks, even months that I, kind of fell off with reselling, whether it's just because life got too busy or things happen, you know how it goes. But I always came back to it. It's like my long-term love, that it's just a passion. It's really fun finding something you're passionate about. So I'm a reseller, and then I started posting content while I was doing reselling part-time, and I found another passion of mine, and that passion was to teach you guys how you can make money for yourself without having to go to a 9-to-5 job, or if you want to keep that job and you just want to make a few extra $1,000 each month. Teaching you guys has been such a joy. Posting content for you, I am so grateful that people even think of me as worthy to be a teacher in this business. I really am grateful. And because I'm so passionate about it, I really want to do it. Like, I want to spend a lot of time doing it, but I also want to spend a lot of time reselling. And thankfully, they're hand in hand. I'm educating how to resell, and I'm also reselling myself. But bringing you back to the first sentence I said, is I feel like I'm just getting pulled in 10,000 different directions. I am a single business owner. I know a lot of you guys can relate out there. I know a lot of you guys are moms who are running a household and also doing reselling, and it is just, I can't even imagine how overwhelming that is. It's hard. It's really, really hard to do all this stuff and grow at the same time. But again, I don't want to be like negative. I'm just sharing where I'm at right now. And this is where I'm at. I am so torn between how much time to spend into educating and content creating and how much time to put into reselling. I'm also getting married in literally less than 50 days. So that is taking up a huge chunk of my time, which again, I'm very grateful for. But it's just crazy trying to maneuver this business while living life. Does that make sense? I go back and forth so many times. Let me tell you about the sale. This is a LL Bean long johns, I guess you could say, wool one piece. It's vintage LL Bean, and it sold for $35. I think I spent about $7 on this, so this was a really good sale. This is a Poshmark sale, so I'm going to use USPS packaging. It's free at the post office. You can get it online at USPS.com, or you can walk into the post office and walk out with it for free, you guys. You don't need to talk to them. You can walk in and walk out. But anyway, as I was saying, I feel like I'm just torn between so many things, and it's not just two things. It's two things I'm very, very passionate about, and I love doing. I love making videos for you guys. It can be hard at times to be on social media, but I'm just very proud that, again, people tune into my stuff. Like, you guys, I'm so grateful that you're even sitting down and watching this video. I don't know how I earned your trust and your friendliness and your kindness. I've met so many amazing people from doing social media, and I'm torn. And this is me being, again, I'm being very vulnerable with you guys, because this is like the behind the scenes of owning a business. But it's the reality of it, and I'm hoping you guys could potentially relate and understand that if you're feeling this way, you are not alone at all. So let me kind of break it, go and dive into it a little bit deeper. So with reselling, before I got engaged, I was listing 15 items a day. I was posting on social media, but it was a very part-time. I didn't think of it as a job at the time. I don't know when I started looking at social media and saying, okay, I need to show up for my followers. I need to provide them with something. I need to educate them. I want to do all these things, of course. I don't know when my mindset changed. I wish I had documented that, where I think of social media as a job now. But I used to post 15 items a day on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and that number has dropped down to 5 items a day. And I would love to just say, oh, well, it's because I'm getting married and I'm busy and it's because I'm focusing on social media. I think a lot of stuff is going on that has caused me to downsize how many items I've listed. I've also started doing Whatnot and increasing my Whatnot shows. So that is a huge part of why my daily listings has gone down, because I'm spending so much time on Whatnot lives and then shipping the Whatnot lives and then prepping for another Whatnot. Yeah, so hopefully that makes sense. So I decreased my daily listings, but I increased my Whatnot shows. So I'm still making just as much income from reselling as I was before I got engaged, before I started looking at social media as a job. But then I started thinking of social media as a job, and I was like, what kind of content could I make for them? How could I keep them engaged? How could I teach? And then because of social media, because I'd made this platform and this awesome community of people watching the video, I also was able to start mentorship appointments, which obviously takes time. And again, I'm so grateful. I think I start my morning with my mentorship appointments, and it's like one of the best things ever. Getting to meet you guys, getting to talk to you guys, getting to hear your stories and your wins and experiences and your growth is just incredible. I learn so much from you guys. I don't think you understand how smart you guys are and how much potential. You guys haven't even reached your full potential yet, and I'm so excited. Whenever I hear a win from you, I'm just so excited. So anyway, I started doing mentorship appointments, and again, there's another pool that was created that I'm now mentoring. I'm also creating social media on 3 different platforms, 4 if I keep posting on YouTube, because I stopped posting on here and I miss it. And I'm also doing reselling / Whatnot shows. So I already have like a bunch of pools in front of me that I'm just trying to like dip my little toes in. And I guess part of me wishes that I could just dive into one of those head first and only do that. But I could never give up social media, because I love, like I said, I can't express it enough. I love the community we have here, but I could never give up reselling. So I guess at this point I'm split 50-50, but it's just a lot of work for one person. I wish I could almost hire somebody. I just don't know how to go about doing that. I am really proud of myself for saying yes. I of course I've had help in the background, like my parents letting me use their space, and Dan helps me with anything I tell him or ask him to help me with. So I have people in the background cheering me on and supporting me, but like the day-to-day stuff, like the listings, I do. The Whatnot shows, I do. The shipping, I do. Like everything ultimately comes down to, if I'm not doing it, it's not going to get done. So I'm proud of myself to say that. But at some point, and I'm sure you guys can relate, it gets to be a lot. It gets to be a lot. And I feel like I'm not growing in one area because I'm focusing on the other area, and vice versa. Like it's always just like a tug of war back and forth between everything. So I don't know. That's just where I am with my business and social media, and I'm never going to give either one of them up. I think I just need to find a schedule. So what I ask of you guys is to, in the comments, let me know what you like to see on social media, because I'd rather produce quality over quantity. So if you like ship with me videos, like my little reels, let me know. If you like long-term videos, let me know. I could also do long-term YouTube, like unboxing videos of the estate or thrift with me. Like that's the thing. I want to do a little bit of everything, and it's just, I'm one person and I just don't have the time in the day. I wish I did, but I don't. So let me know what you guys like to see here on social media. I'm not going to stop mentoring anytime. Like, I'm not going to stop mentoring, period. If you guys are interested in a mentorship appointment with me, they are 30 minutes long. You can book yourself an appointment at mellowstate.co. All my stuff is going to be linked in the description box, but I don't know. I have so many other things to ship, but I have to go get the chicken out of the oven. I'm making dinner right now, but hopefully this was not discouraging in any way. Maybe I don't know, maybe inspiring. I'm just trying to be very vulnerable and share with you what it's like being a full-time single business owner. But again, there's so much opportunity. I'll end with this, that there is so much opportunity and there's so many places to grow. Like on the reselling side of things, Whatnot can grow exponent. Like it could just grow. It could bust through the seams at how much you can grow on Whatnot and how much money you could be making over there. And with Whatnot, there's like the pallets. You could do estate buyouts like I do. Like there's so many. You could just thrift things and sell them. You could go to Goodwill bins and sell it on Whatnot. And then with Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, there's obviously potential there. That's how I started until I started doing Whatnot. I would say, I think Whatnot might be bringing in more income than Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari at this point, but it goes back and forth depending on how much I'm doing Whatnot. And then, so that's the reselling side. And then there's a social media side where I want to make thrift with me videos. I want to make what sold videos. I want to make sit down videos with you guys to talk. I want to do mentorship appointments. I want to make Facebook posts for you guys to read and comment on and relate to and learn from. And I want to make sure I'm putting my time into areas you want to see. And that's what I'm asking you guys to answer in the comments below. So anyway, hopefully you got something out of this video. I'm so happy to be posting YouTube videos again. I don't know what my next video is going to be. I guess I could do like an estate unboxing, or we'll see. Let me know what you want to see in the comments below. I'm going to go get my dinner off the stove and I will talk to you guys next time. Smooches!